So take a look at these KitchenAid mixers. They're like $300, $250. These things are real workhorses. At least, I've got one that I inherited from my mom. I'm 71, so you can see that it's pretty old. And all the attachments still fit the one I have. Now, I've got the older version of that grinder. I've got something that grates as well. This is another brand, but oh, look at this. This one has a scraper built into it. That's kind of interesting. $29. See, that would fit my machine. Now, there are some larger KitchenAid mixers, but these look like they're all the standard size. And so we're covering up copyright music here. I had to turn the soundtrack off. Look at these little torch attachments, and I can go on the regular containers for your butane type stove, propane butane, depending on what you get. They've got canopies, they've got some tents. The survival camping section has kind of shrunk here a little bit. There's some nice combo kits of thermos or cups and things like that. We got some nice cast iron here. Oh, see that? I'd like to get one of these, that grill right there. I might get one of those, try to find one used. So I'd like to try to do some things where you get the grilling marks. It isn't the same as cooking outside. Oh, here's a first aid kit, but there's no price. I suppose I could look it up online. It's got a few knickknacks in there, a folding knife, a fire steel, a whistle, wire saw. I don't know if I buy that. I wonder how much that costs. Okay, then they've got some other kits here. I've done some of those larger ones. Here's a very inexpensive serrated knife. Now this is funny. This case, see the case on the back? That fits my Leatherman Wave. So here for $9, I could buy this multi-tool, put my Leatherman in it, and I've got a case. The Leatherman cases cost like $15, and you pay for shipping too. So I've never seen someone that actually carries the cases, but a lot of places don't carry the Leathermans at all. Excuse me. Here's some of the, this is combo shovel and axe tool, but if they're depending on the shovel to one sharpened side of it to be the axe, it's not going to work that well. So, some of these tube tents, they don't work so great, but not many people use them in the reverse. In other words, you put the silver on the outside and you get in them to get cool when it's really hot out. It's supposed to be almost 80 today here in Maine. Might be a good day to try that out. But they've got the different life straws. They've got a larger wipes, wet ones type things. Here's a life straw. Oh, this one's interesting. It's got the threads on the bottom, so you can thread it directly into a water bottle that you would buy. This also has a carbon stage to it, which is kind of neat because that will tend to remove some of the organic taste from some of the things that are dissolved in it, like tannic acids and just otherwise kind of nasty swamp water typey things. It will taste better, and it's supposedly going to take out all the things. Here's the life straw, which doesn't have the carbon in it. But the life straw would go for a lot more gallons of water, I think. And here we have some of the ones that they're built inside of a bottle. We've got a lot of dry bags here. Some little cases. Little clamps for your ridge lines and things like that. Bleed stop. If you're playing with knives, you should have some of that around, I think. just a wise thing. Oh, here's one of these little first aid kits, but those plastic containers, I find they break too easily. They're supposed to be, watertight, but I don't know if they're not if they crack. Here's some, I hesitate to call them really packs. They're more like book bags. But they have them. There we go. Sort of funny, this little black box is attached to this Wal-Mart cart, but it's got an on-off switch and you can pull the batteries out. So if this is an anti-theft device, I don't think they've figured it out too well. But I could see why they'd want one, but this just doesn't appear that it would do much, and it happens to be off too. Now, Marden surplus and salvage stores. That's a chain unique to Maine. They have got books and books and books. 60% off. See, so that some bookstore or internet seller went out of business, they buy, or there's a fire somewhere, the people get paid the insurance money, and then Marden buys what's left over, and they must sort through and running effective meetings. I've been in so many bad meetings in my life that just, you would think we're almost made to make employees get angry at their company. Incompetent meetings that we sit around to, and they were horrible. So here we have more books. Gee, I hear a macaw in the background here somewhere. In Control at 50. They're not OCD. OCD? I've read that 20 times. No, just kidding. It's just a lot of books. It's hard sometimes for me anyway when they're so, they're just sitting in here. They don't organize to subject or whatever. And some days I find it just a little too confusing to deal with. Other days I can go in there and I just go right to what I needed and find it somehow and all of that. Oh, here's what I bought. Bought some fruit. Oh, a canned ham for only like $3.99. We got some socks. We got some of these cable tie type things to organize your cables by your desk. Something for a taste test. So that's what we have. We've also got a finger in the field of view. Get rid of that. There it goes. Okay, so off we go. But that's my little trip in here. Oh, I guess I'm going to look at a few more books, but look.